So hello and welcome to this new tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to discover one of a JavaScript error method called map. So the first question to come into my mind, or maybe into your mind, is, so what is map? What is that function, or why does function is used for? So map is an error method that's going to help us to create another array based on the first one. And one of the particularity of the new array will be the result of that array, or all the item that will constitute that array will be based on the first array. So how it works? We have an array, we have the map method. We're going to pass a map method a function, and that function will be executing on each item of the array, and the result of the execution of that function will constitute the items of the new array. So if I have an array of 2 items, so I'm going to execute the map function on the 2 items, and the result of that 2 items will constitute the items of the new array that will be created. So let's see an example. So I'm going to my code editor. I'm going to create developers, and we're going to pass the map function to that developers. So I'm going to declare variable developers, and it will be an array. So I will create an object for any developers. So the first developer name is called John, and his job title will be software engineer. The second developer will be the name will be Jane, and her job title will be senior full stack developer. And the third developer, his name will be Peter, and his job title will be mobile developer. So this is my array. So I would like maybe to extract all the names of my developers. So how are we going to work? So as I said it in the introduction, the array method will help us to execute a function on each item of my array, and the result of the execution of that function will constitute the new array that will be created. So I'm going to extract the developer's name. So I will be const developer names will be developers that map. So we're going to call the map function, and to that map function I will pass a function, and to that function, this is the function that will be executed for each item. That function expects to receive an item for the previous array, so for the developer's array. So the item, we call it developer, and all the result of the execution of that function will be added as an item of developer's name. So I will return something. I will return developer that name, and I will do here a console.log of developer's name. And if I go here, I can see I have John, Jane, and Peter. So how it worked? That function, the function passed to map function, has been executed to John, to Jane, and to Peter. And the result of that function, which is that return the developer name, has been added to the developer's names array. So we added the John name, the Jane name, and the Peter name. If, for example, I wanted to extract the job title, I will put here, instead of name, I will put job title, and I'll return. So you have here software engineer, senior full stack developer, and mobile developer. So this is how the JavaScript error method works. It helps us to create another array based on the previous one, and is mainly used for if you want to create a new data structure or a new array based from the previous one without removing any item. So if you have a question or you did not understand something, please leave a comment and we'll be fine to answer it. And I'm going to see you in our next tutorial when we see another array method. So see you soon.